What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
Sup, guys?
And today we are joined with a very special guest, finally making his debut on the channel. We are joined with Steven, also known as SithLord229. Thank you so much for joining us.
No worries. Thank you for having me. Like you said, it's finally it's happened. We've been trying to get this sorted for a few months, so it's good to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, we're super excited to finally talk with you, kind of, sort of meet, I suppose, in a way, you know, a digital meeting of sorts. But, of course, you are a YouTube OG. But for anyone out there who is unaware, if you could just take a moment and let the fine people here with us today know what you do on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like Nate very kindly just pointed out, I'm an OG. My channel's been on the go since 2008, so I think YouTube was maybe a tiny little baby when I started my channel up. But yeah, basically it's just all things Star Wars action figure reviews, delving into the realm of sort of focus and display videos recently. So yeah, but like I said, the primary focus has and always has been action figure reviews. So if you're in the market for those sorts of things, then yeah, come and check me out.
Yeah, we actually had to be explained, or at least I did, about who you were, because I'm looking at your channel right now. It looks like you took a bit of a break and then you like came back out of nowhere with Momon Nadon, and I was like, who do we have going on here? So our Discord kind of explained that you were actually like one of the OGs, and I'm looking right now, and I'm just like, whoa! Like,
let's watch the first video live on stream.
Please, no.
Let's filter to the oldest.
Let's start with a banger here.
16 years ago, doing Star Wars toys. That is so awesome.
Yeah, it's wild. I think I was 15, 16 years old when I started doing it. So, yeah, please judge fairly when you watch it, if you do watch it.
Oh, you know, we've got some old videos that are, you know, you go back to our first videos. I'm like, please don't do it. Don't.
It was one of those where, like over the course of the years as I've been doing this, I've always thought, maybe I'll go back to some of the. Nobody watches it anymore. And then I think to myself, do you know what? No, because it's good to have it there for posterity. Do you know what I mean? To go back and look at it and think,
oh yeah,
that's how I started, and now this is how things are now. So yeah, it's I have to watch it through gritted teeth, but it's all good.
Yep, we hear you there. I mean, we've got some videos on private. I'll be real. There's some where I'm just like, nope, absolutely not. Cannot have this up available anymore. But yeah, it's awesome that you've been doing this for so long. It's really cool to see. Yeah. You know, obviously kind of confirms we're at least around the same age too, so that's nice to always have
definitely
similar aged people in the community.
Yeah. I mean, like Justin pointed out a moment ago as well, like I've had my fair share of hiatuses and breaks over the years, but the recent break that I took, it's been about 18 months or so since, not since I posted my most recent video, but in that gap that I had before I came back with the Hammerhead review and all that sort of stuff, that was probably the longest I've been away. And yeah, just sort of with all the stuff that's going on with Black Series, and I've sort of established a semi-working relationship at the minute with Hasbro, and that's just boosted all the creative juices and things like that. So it's just like it's good to have it back. You know, it's good to have that feeling of motivation back. So I think that was one of the big things about, because I've been doing it for so long, and then when you're working a 9 to 5 and all that sort of stuff, it's like you don't always feel it, you don't always have the time, but yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back in the swing of things. So really happy to be churning out the content again.
Nice. That's awesome. Your reviews are excellent. I've watched every single one since you have returned.
Amazing. Thank you.
So what I wanted to ask, just I guess first things first, just some general history with the Black Series. Have you been collecting the line since day one?
Pretty much, yeah. The Black Series was one of those lines where when it first got announced, I said to myself, yeah, this is a pretty cool concept. I like this. Maybe the odd one or two figures here and there might be good to just dot around the collection. That obviously didn't go the way I planned. And Black Series has now become sort of my primary focus. I've not moved away completely from TVC and the 3 3/4 inch stuff, but Black Series is, if I'm going to pick up a figure, if it's released in both scales, Black Series is usually the priority. But yeah, I've been pretty much collecting it since the beginning. But like I said, it started out as I thought it was going to be a novelty line. I didn't think it'd last as long as it did, and I didn't think it would become sort of Hasbro's main line. So to see what it is now versus my mentality towards it when it debuted in sort of 2013 is wild. But no, I love it. It's so good.
Do you think there was like a particular figure that kind of made you like, this was the switch from 3 3/4 inch to Black Series, or maybe like a particular era of the line?
Not necessarily. No, I don't think so. I think what it was for me personally was a space issue. So I think I mean, it doesn't show up quite so well behind me, but this is my 3 3/4 inch collection, and my Black Series collection is over the other side of the room. And I started collecting Black Series when I was still living with my parents, and obviously not having my own collection room. All the stuff was stored in the bedroom and that sort of stuff, or that, you know, as the years went on, it got collected and then put straight into storage until I had a room of my own to put it in. And so what I think the shift came about when my wife and I moved into our house, and I started setting the collection room up, and then I came to the realization I'm pretty much exhausting all my display opportunities for 3 3/4 inch, whereas I've got a fair amount of space on this side of the room where I can display Black Series and all other different merch. And I think it's just that it was just, I've been collecting 3 3/4 inch for so long. Black Series came along, and then, like I said, just filling, because I didn't really have a plan when I came to put my collection room together. It was just get the bookcases built up and just shove everything in it. And when all the 3 3/4 inch stuff ended up getting displayed, it was like, okay, that's pretty much packed solid. It's there's not much room for growth. So it was just like, it's just pour all my effort and concentration into Black Series, which is going sort of the same way as 3 3/4 inch now. I'm running out of space for that as well. So it's a never ending battle.
Yeah.
With that being said, are you in on the TVC HasLabs?
As much as I'd love to be, no.
Okay, fair enough. I think
that I'd love to be. The Razor Crest was absolutely incredible, and the Ghost. I think the Ghost is the one where I'm thinking, do you know what? If I had the space and the financial freedom to drop that much money on a Ghost, like, absolutely, I would definitely be all in, because I think those pieces are really special. The barge as well, of course. Those pieces are really, really special. But it is, again, it's just if I had all the unlimited space in the world, then absolutely I'd be all in. But it's just one of those things. I've just got nowhere to put the stuff. It's like the Cantina, just nowhere to display it. As much as I'd love it, nowhere to display it. So
yeah, I've been going through a similar issue this past year because I moved out with my fiance, and I have my own figure room now. So, and I thought I was gonna have like limitless space, like, oh, an entire room dedicated to figures. But now I'm just like, oh man, like, and especially now. Are you into 3D printing at all?
I'm into buying 3D printed pieces, but not doing it myself. Again, that's it's another one of those things where I think I'd find myself jumping down a huge rabbit hole if I went that way. I saw Landspeeder Luke's recent video with regards to the Cantina.
Oh my gosh.
On the Black Series one, and I just thought, you know what? If the Hasbro one looked like that, I'd be throwing money at it.
It's crazy how that Landspeeder Luke photography and the video, it just looks like the HasLab.
Yeah, it's so crisp. Like, hats off to the guy. Like, the quality of his stuff is just, not just his product, but his photography, like you said, and the video production and stuff. It's unmatched.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
look
Prince.
at that.
The alcove.
Yeah, and now I see that, and I'm like, I want to do that, but then I realize, like, I got my little cantina right here. I'm like, I don't know if I can go for all the alcoves.
This is smaller, like a smaller width than the band stage
Oh,
that you have printed right now.
Wow.
So you could put one of these up there, brother.
and technically, that's where the modal nodes are. They're in an alcove, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's
Hey, there's Luke.
Yo. Yeah, because at this point, I know you've seen my collection. I haven't posted a collection update video recently, but Luke's Cantina scene is almost going to be one entire shelf on my display because there's just so many pieces. It's so big, but it's just like I need to have like a completed or semi-complete Cantina on display now, especially with the custom figures that I've made recently. So the addition of these alcoves, I was like, oh, it's going to take up so much space, but I need them. I mean, so I'm starting with one, but I'll probably end up going two so I could have Han and Greedo also in an alcove.
I mean, that's the thing, again, going back to the space thing, because shameless little plug, my most recent video that I put out was sort of a revisit of a video that I did sort of 15, 16 years ago, and it was of a cantina diorama that I built with my dad out of styrofoam and wood and plastic and stuff.
Nice.
And I've got nowhere to display that. So that was like when the HasLab cantina got announced and when Luke's put his 3D printed one out, I was just like, as much as I'd love this stuff, I've got one already that I can't display. So there's absolutely no way that I can invest money in something that's even bigger.
Yeah, and I feel like really nothing can prepare you for like a 6-inch scale diorama printed from Luke until you see it in person. And you're like, wow, this is a shelf destroyer.
The difference in scale is insane, which is probably why like our HasLab, track record and offerings isn't the greatest because it's just so
But
huge.
I think that's just going back to what we were saying about the gear shift in terms of moving over from the 3 3/4 inch to the 6-inch, and you say about like the scale and all that sort of stuff. I think for me, another big reason why I made the shift from TVC and 3 3/4 inch to the 6-inch stuff is just because it's a bigger canvas for detail and stuff. Like 3 3/4 inch stuff is great, and I think Hasbro are doing some of the best work with TVC as it stands at the minute. But 6-inch figures are bigger.
Yeah.
and there's just like you say, there's that bigger canvas for more detail. There's just a bit more of an appreciation as to what actually goes into the figure itself when it's that little bit bigger. I think also for me, like it's a value for money thing as well, because I don't know what prices are like over there for you guys, but here in the UK, 3 3/4 inch figures are about £17-18, whereas a Black Series 6-inch figure is between 20 and 25. So for my money, I'm going to invest that couple of extra pounds into a much bigger, much more detailed figure than I am a little 3 3/4 inch one.
Yeah, we've been saying for a couple of years, like the gap between TVC and Black Series price-wise is getting kind of closer over time, I would say. I mean, some of those deluxe ones are kind of insane. Like they're selling Boba Fett's. Like I don't even remember how much.
Jango Fett for 25 is the recent.
Yeah, it's mad.
Is the recent
the deluxe figures seem to be even more expensive in the UK as well. I think the Paz Vizsla that they put out was like £33, something like that, which you can get a deluxe Black Series figure for that, and yet the deluxe label gets thrown around a little bit too loosely for my liking in both scales. I don't think deluxe warrants either label in either scale for me, but that's just me. But yeah, like you said, that gap seems to be getting smaller, and that's why I think when Black Series first came out, I was much more sort of split, and I'd pick up just as many 3 3/4 inch figures as I picked up 6-inch, but that's again because or maybe less 6-inch to be honest. But I think that's like you said, because the price gap was bigger. So like a figure back then, 3 3/4 inch would have cost you $7.99. A Black Series figure would have been 20. So the 3 3/4 inch stuff was more affordable. It was the pocket money price stuff. Whereas now there's not that much difference, and for what you get for your money.
Yeah,
Always, Carly. Always.
and
I don't like that word, though. I don't like to say that it's supremacy because there's this massive war of the scales on it, and I don't like
the scale war.
Yeah,
No,
Right. We
like,
joke around about it, but we want
Yeah.
both scales to get cool stuff. We want
100%.
both communities to be satisfied. I
mean-
don't like the divide either.
No, I don't know how anyone could take me seriously as I am literally sitting in front of a bunch of 3 3/4 inch figures right here. These are all TVC. And people are like, "How could you shit on the vintage collection?" Like, I collect it. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Same. I mean, one of my recent pickups is a vintage figure. It's the Mandalorian Judge, and it's a figure that they've not done in Black Series, so I've picked it up in TVC, and it slaps. It's really good.
Yeah, the new Mandalorian buck that they have in TVC is so good.
Yeah, that Shriek-Hawk pack that's coming out, I'm so excited for that. And I think that's again going back to what sways you towards one scale or the other. I think for me, Mandalorian Black Series figures have just gone crazy, and they seem to release more Mandalorian figures in the Black Series than any other media. And with that being said, my Black Series Mandalorian shelf doesn't have a lot of room for growth. So if a figure gets released in both scales, now I'm prioritizing it in TVC. So for those that are watching that have been giving me grief recently, I do still like TVC.
Yeah. No, were you in on the Rancor?
Absolutely not.
No.
No way. No. I love the idea of it, but then as soon as the tiers got revealed and it was like the cardboard displays, I was just like, "Come on, guys, what are you doing? There's no way." I just had to laugh.
It was definitely silly. We were in on it though. I was so attached to the figure itself.
Yeah,
I was I need it.
I just wanted the Rancor. That was really what I was after.
Do either of you guys have a 3 3/4 inch Rancor?
No.
Okay. See, that's probably why I wasn't as invested, because I've got one. So I was like, I can do without a much bigger one. I'm fine. No, I do think Black Series HasLabs need to be a little bit more. If they're going to do another one, it needs to be a little bit more creative. I've thrown a few pictures around with a couple of friends and tried to gauge what the thought process is out there for a Black. If they were to do a Black Series HasLab, what it should be next. And I think Dan's just mentioned it in the comments about Revenge of the Sith. I think for my money, a Black Series Episode 3 Jedi Starfighter would.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't even have to be the Jedi Starfighter itself that's the selling point. You just throw a load of stuff at it, like do a load of different figures with it.
Get the Buzz Droid in there, and
get a new Anakin out on a Revenge of the Sith card, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Just go mental with it.
Yeah. All right, so we do have a little bit of news. Well, actually, we have some big news.
That is true.
But we'll start with some little news.
All right.
We'll start with some little news. That's basically what we do on the Lazy Sunday. Is first we do some news, then we go into recent pickups, and then just whatever we want. So let's go to Instagram.
Ooh.
Robo. Oh, is this your buddy?
Yeah, James is my co-pilot on the live streams that I do over on my channel.
Nice.
Oh.
Myself, James, and Daniel East 1000, we get together every now and again, and we do a similar sort of thing to you guys. We just get together and shoot the shit about Star Wars and just talk.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there you go. The holy triumvirate.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, we get together every now and again and we do live streams and stuff. And we've got a little behind the scenes group chat going on with myself, Dan, and James. And James sent me a few pictures of these before he began posting them. And needless to say, I'm a very jealous boy. So if he's watching.
It seems like the UK gets a lot of stuff early. Like, at least earlier than us here in the States.
He hasn't actually got it from the UK. He sourced it from Hong Kong. And I'm not sure whether he's sourced it from the same guy, because I think Landspeeder Luke mentioned that he's got reviews of these coming up on his channel.
Yeah, I know he told us that the delivery required a signature or something, and he was he wasn't home, so
Yeah.
it was like undeliverable, so he couldn't get the reviews out. But I think it'll show up for him tomorrow. So I'm hoping he can get some. Yeah, did someone say news? What's up, Lucas?
I saw that. I had to bring that up.
All right, I'll hit him with a follow. I'll
absolutely,
hit him with a
do it.
Let's go.
Do it.
Because someone was just sending these in our Discord server, so I was like, oh, someone has these early. But yeah, this Instagram account has some early looks. We got Ahsoka Peridia, the white.
Ooh.
That looks really good. I wasn't too fussed about another Ahsoka, but seeing pictures of it now, I'm thinking, you know what, that actually looks better than the first one.
What's up, Norsky?
Yeah, I like the new face.
Yeah,
and they did the longer
really
Leku. We're kind of against this figure though, because I feel like they're gonna do the thing that they did with Balin and Shin, where they're gonna come out with a retailer exclusive version in a few months that is gonna have her soft goods cloak. I knew this was gonna happen, and then it happened, and I'm just like, brother, like just include the cloak for a $25 figure.
It looks great, and I can't wait to have the retailer exclusive one that comes with the white cloak.
Right. I'll probably do Walmart or Target.
I will be excited for that release. I can't wait to have it. But she does look great, though. Like, honestly, the head, the new Leku.
I've got to be honest as well. I know there's obviously going to be some differences in terms of the sculpt because of the outfit, but I'm really, really surprised that this wasn't just a straight repaint. I thought that hasbro would have just kind of cheaped out and just repainted the original Ahsoka. So to see that it is pretty much brand new is really nice to see.
Yeah, I believe it's 100% new. Maybe aside from the sabers.
Well, I got I attended an event over at Star Action Figures a couple of weeks ago, and we got an in-hand look at the TVC wave that features Ahsoka from Peridia. And the Ahsoka TVC figure is a brand new sculpt, so I'm assuming if they've done it for TVC, they're going to do it for Black Series as well.
Dang.
I'd like to think, anyway.
Yeah, that will be crazy if she turns out to be 100% new sculpt. That'll be awesome, though. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. Rocket Knight, to quickly answer your question, I say recently, it was over a year ago, I actually decided to recycle like 95% of my action figure packaging because it was just sitting at my mom's house in the attic in bins, and I'm just like, if I ever move like far away, which I kind of plan on doing that at some point, like there's no way I'm gonna lug like 5 bins of action figure packaging. So I was just like, I'm gonna recycle it.
It just gets to a point where it's a nightmare. Like my crawl space at my house was just filled with boxes of boxes.
Right.
And I've been.
It's a universal problem.
Yeah, I've been slowly doing the same thing as Justin over time. Just when I feel in the mood to go crawling around in the old crawl space to pull some boxes out and throw away, especially like for me, the red and black boxes. I'm like, these are going. Like the Gregory Titus artwork is really nice, but otherwise I feel like the package is just kind of whatever in comparison to Galaxy. But I still have a bunch. still.
Yeah, where do you land on that? SithLord? You a recycler?
Yeah, pretty much, to be fair. I keep boxes until I get around to reviewing the figures, and then as soon as the figures are reviewed, straight in the bin. The only boxes that I tend to keep are sort of like the special boxes, if that makes any sense. So I think I've still got in my loft, I've still got the box for the Celebration 2016 exclusive Kylo Ren that came with the flag and Vader's helmet and stuff. I've still got the box for that. The Hascon Captain Rex that they did in the blue box, I've still got that. You know, Lego boxes I tend to keep as well, just so if I do have to move them around, I can deconstruct them, put them back in the box, and move them around a little bit easier. But yeah, figure boxes just get thrown away, recycled, should I say?
Yeah.
Save the
All right,
environment.
so we're all on the same page with that. I like that. So, did you care about plastic-free packaging?
Not really. The only thing that bugged me about it was the fact that when for the most part, I do most of my figure shopping online now. So it didn't really make that much difference. But the only thing that bugged me a little bit was when I was in store, and I'm a bit picky, and I can tend to scroll through the pegs and try and find the figure that's got all the best paint apps and all that sort of stuff. So the fact that got taken away, I didn't like too much. But I appreciated the sentiment behind it, but and the photos that they used on the front of the boxes were fine. But yeah, I prefer to see, if I'm in brick and mortar stores, I prefer to see what I'm buying before I actually buy it. So I'm glad that the windows are back.
Yeah, same. I didn't mind, but for the sake of everyone that was like losing their minds over it, I'm glad that they decided to bring it back. I'm like, if that's what the majority of the community wanted,
yeah,
they should get what they want. I'm fine either way.
Yeah.
We also have Thrawn, which looks even better than the photos, which
it does, doesn't it?
Is crazy. I think I saw people in the Discord were saying the hairline looks better, and I think like his torso looks more accurate. You know, not to shame any body type or anything, but let's just say it's a little larger than I thought the photos made it out to look, and I'm like, so they did kind of give him the dad bod. I'm good with that.
Yeah. It's nice that they've done it for Black Series as well, because again, going back to the whole TVC thing, with the vintage collection, they've just recycled the Rebels body for Thrawn. So it's nice that they've done it from scratch for Black Series.
Which I think I'll pick this one up actually. I usually, this kind of my recent thing is I don't really, I prioritize OT, PT, Clone Wars, Rebels, like especially OT, and I've kind of been buying less and less and less like Disney era stuff. But I think I'm gonna get this Thrawn.
Yeah.
Just new Imperial officer sculpt, and
yeah, it does look good.
I think it's a brand new 100%.
Yeah, that doesn't look like there's any reuse there, does it?
Right, and I'm kind of hoping maybe they can reuse, like, yeah, obviously that's an overlay that makes him look a little bit bigger. Like, do a different overlay for Krennic, get it on that more modern tooling. Like, I like that. So Thrawn looks great, and then the last one was we had a look at K2 and Cassian. These are day oneers. Well, Cassian for me.
Yeah, I was gonna,
because that's my exception. Is I love Andor so much, and I'm getting all the figures from Andor. Oh, the arms are reused for Thrawn. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I love
it's a pass
Andor,
now.
and yeah, it's a pass. So I'm definitely gonna pick up Cassian and K2. I mean, I already have him. It's the same figure, so I'm whatevs.
Yeah. It's a great looking Cassian. I love the costume design. It's one of those where on one hand you could be like, it's regular guy in clothes, but on the other hand, it's like just right in the realm of like a Star Wars outfit where I'm like, yes, this is good. This is a good outfit for Cassian.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look good. And I think James has mentioned it in the caption for this photo as well, that it looks like one of the best Diego Luna portraits that they've done.
Yes.
That likeness is absolutely killer. Looks really good.
Yeah, how about you? Do you go for mostly everything, or are you like a picker and chooser?
I'm a picker and chooser for the most part. I'll be honest, I didn't go all in on the Andor figures. I only picked up a few. For the reasons that you've just mentioned about, this figure is that it's that right balance between, the outfit and everything. But the Andor figures, as much as I love the show and as much as I love the characters, the figures just didn't do that much for me. So I kind of left them. And again, just going back to what I mentioned earlier about space and being conscious of all that sort of stuff, I just tend to pick and choose now. So if it's really, really cool, or if I've just got to get it, I'll pick it up. But for the most part, I'll either, if it's stuff that I'm not 100% sold on, I'll wait for discount or clearance, and then grab them later. But with stuff that I really want, I mean, James hasn't taken a photo of it yet, but that Imperial Armored Commander, like you said with Cassian, that's a day one. That's the day one for me as well. That's the one I'm going to grab.
Yeah, I have that one pre-ordered as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned for everyone. Go follow RoboQuiff Collects. So
I think he's in the chat as well. So James, hello.
oh, look at that in the chat. Where at?
Yo.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, he's in there.
Luke says he's going to throw that Cassian head on all the older figures.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, that'll look awesome.
Yeah, I think I might replace the red trench coat one with this one.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the definitive Cassian for the shelf. I'll definitely.
Because I rewatched Andor, and that red trench coat actually isn't in the show all too much.
Yeah, it's very brief. It's a very brief outfit.
It's actually super brief. Like I was like, hey, there's the figure, and I was like, oh, like we've already moved on from that.
They didn't go full Kenobi with Cassian.
Yeah. Hey.
There he is.
Nice.
Kiwi.
Uh-oh.
She probably sees a cat outside.
Ooh, Luke says this outfit is actually in Rogue One.
Like when he kills the guy in Cold Blood, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of like his introduction.
Wait, that was followed up with a, I think.
I think it's either the same or it's very, very similar. Because I do think someone pointed out like it's slightly different.
Could be.
But yeah, I'm excited for this wave. We've kind of been on a cold streak for mainline. They've been doing a lot of prequel era stuff in the fan channel route. So, and then their mainline waves have been like the Acolyte wave. That was like all Acolyte characters. So I was like, don't need anything from that. So it's nice to get like who's all. Let's take a look. Like there's a nice spread in this wave. There's Grand Admiral Thrawn and Ahsoka. So we have 2 Ahsoka characters. We have some Mando characters. The Imperial Armored Commando. Oh yeah, the single release of Darth Maul, Cassian, Dedra, K2. Dedra is also a day oneer for me. I also pre-ordered the. Did you get the Bloodfin?
I've not got it yet, but I have every intention of getting it eventually. I know there's some differences, aren't there, between the mold that's coming with the Bloodfin, the mold that's in the 3-pack, and then the mold that's coming individually. I think they're all slightly different from one another in some way, shape, or form. But for me, I think the one with I'm only going to get one out of the 3, so the one with the Bloodfin's the one I'm gunning for. Like I said, not picked it up yet, but definitely plan to.
Yeah.
But I think I might have to keep it boxed because that presentation box looks amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep it in box, you might need the single release of Dark.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
that's what
eating my words already.
Yeah, I can't not pose him on the speeder. So I'm just going to have him permanently posed. And the one that comes with the Bloodfin has like a soft goods skirt piece that makes him sit on it properly. And then, which is actually, it's not that good soft goods, but for the sake of sitting, it's fine. So I am going to go after this mainline one because it has the more plastic skirt. I just think that makes it a better figure.
Yeah.
And I need one for fighting, Obi and Qui-Gon. So I'm happy that there's a few different avenues for that Maul for people to get.
And it's not a credit collection or carbonized version of Maul.
Very true.
Like I'll take the canon reuse, please.
What do you guys tend to do with figures that get updates? So like with Maul, I'm guessing you guys have got the first release that came out in sort of 2013. When that new one comes out, does the old one get retired, or do you display both just in different ways? What's your approach to that? I'm curious to know.
Here, I'll show you right now. I go to my buy sell trade in the Discord. So yeah,
that answers that question.
Quick plug. So I used to, for the sake of like, I just hit my mic. Apologies. For the sake of it being like, this is a collection, like. Because some people are like, why would someone want to go out of their way to get like a 2013 figure? Well, I'm like, some people like the history, like as a collectible mindset. I can totally get that. And when I kept my packaging, I kind of was on that vibe. But ever since I started just recycling all my packaging, I'm like, what's the point of holding on to these old figures? So this is my sell pile right here. And yeah, Maul is in there. Yeah, why did I add everyone? Because I'm selling stuff, man. It's my Discord. The Cobb Vanth, you know, I like the armored one better. The old Qui-Gon, because I got the photoreal one. The old Boosh Leia. So now I'm on the old R5 here. So now I'm like, if I don't even have the packaging for it, what's the point of keeping it? Like, I'm just gonna sell it.
Okay, interesting.
So yeah, Archive Mall, it's going down.
Yeah, I have a bin of loose figures that I keep for storage purposes. Mainly, especially now, I've gotten just a little bit more into like customizing, so I'll tend to hang on. Excuse me, to older figures in case in the future if I have an idea and I need like an arm or a leg, you know, or some pieces off of a certain figure, I'll hang on to them. So they just kind of become like fodder for me, and I just keep them in a little storage bin in my closet until I need to tear them apart.
What are you selling? What are you getting for those? $2 a piece? No. Those, they still have value. Just because a better version has come out, it doesn't 100% devalue. Not down to $2, but the trick is to put a few desirable figures in a lot, so you can bump the price, and then just have a bunch of slop, like all the old Beskar Mandos in that picture.
Yeah.
That's
But
right.
some people might want that Cobb Vanth because it was only in a $56 Target exclusive 2-pack. So like that Cobb Vanth is desirable. I don't know. I'd have to look at the picture again, but there's some desirable figures in there. So
Yeah.
That's how someone ended up with my Holocom bow.
yeah,
Put her in the lot. Not with. I keep the puck. You get the figure.
yeah, Tree 50. No,
Tree.
no. I got.
Yeah.
I did a sell a few weeks ago on Discord. I have my PayPal balance is like $268
Dang.
or something because
Nice.
I'm
Balling, bro.
yeah because I'm preparing for ICC con, so that's why I'm kind of going through the collection and getting rid of some stuff because do a couple sales and that pays for the trip. So I have a sell pile right now. I just listed a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. That's also a good one, Albert, because I don't like. It's the truth though. They're kind of suckers. Like I'm not gonna lie. They just okay. They're not
Your
suckers.
customers you're talking about.
They're not suckers, but people on Facebook are more casual, so they're not going to keep up with the Black Series news, so they're not going to know like, oh, there's a significantly better Darth Maul coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm freaking scalping, like I'm selling them for insane. I'm selling them for like maybe $10 a figure. So don't even
Justin's
comment. Like stop typing. Whatever comment you're typing right now, I'm selling them for like $10 a figure. So it's not even. It is taking advantage of ignorance, I suppose, but it's literally $10 a figure when I paid $25. So
No, I saw what you listed that mall for on Facebook Marketplace.
no, that was a lot. Like that lot that I listed, like that picture, I put that on Marketplace for $90. That is less than $10 a figure. So I don't want to hear anything. Someone out there is going to be like, my kid loves Star Wars. You're exactly right. That's what it is. I did it with my Lego as well. It's like, oh, my kid really likes this. And it's technically under retail. So
that's the thing, isn't it? Like, people who are buying secondhand figures aren't going to want to. They're buying secondhand for a reason, because they don't want to go to a store and buy a $25, $30 figure brand new in a box to give to the kid that's going to stick it in the mouth, or
yeah,
you know.
Justin is the chicken. Yeah, I'm Al's Toy Barn over here in Toy Story. Black Series scams young impressionable collectors in a 100-mile radius. Yeah, the schemer. Hey, if it gets me that ICC con money.
That's right.
Wow, Justin hates dumb people. Or you already know.
Justin the schemer. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, piercing. It's a first edition R4. It was like when we were at the convention last year and we saw the first edition Yoda, and it was Blue Line Yoda. And someone had a ridiculous price on it and had it labeled as first edition.
That bastard. Bastard.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm Andy, tearing my figures apart. But I'm making new figures.
Here, hang on.
That aren't monstrosities.
Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Black Series figures that I spent 20 or more on each for $90.
I like that you're still just going on this crusade.
Justifying it.
Because
Justin can't let it go.
That's gonna be the new bit. That's gonna be the new live chat bit on the channel. Is what are you putting on Facebook Marketplace this week, bro? Get that bag. All right, get that bag. All right, okay. I forgot to do the news graphic. There's the news graphic.
Well, we're still on the news.
Yeah, right. Okay, for our next segment, Hasbro, if you're watching this, we are forcing Sith Lord to cover this. All right, so don't end your good relationship with him on our account because we're gonna talk about factory leaks. We are forcing him into this. If you are watching out there,
I know nothing. I see nothing.
This is just a random picture that may or may not be a new Commander Cody.
Yeah, I do not know where this photo came from. I'm assuming it's the same like thing that we've been covering the past few months about this like website that has like factory rejects. Which is just super odd. Shut up! I'm just kidding. I'm the new Watto, yes? Nubian, huh?
Bravo.
Oh, Nate's is better. Nate's is significantly better. Yeah, but this image randomly appeared in our Discord one day. Someone sent it, and I was just like, wow, this is insane. So this appears to be a Commander Cody on the 2023 Clone Trooper body, which would just be absolutely amazing. We have the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith coming next year. We know a newly sculpted Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith is coming. We have Commander Bakara coming. Mm-hmm. We had our first Revenge of the Sith figure this year with Darth Sidious. So I'm just hoping they go absolutely bonkers for Revenge of the Sith. Slap that orange lava bubble nostalgic packaging. Just slap it on everything, please.
That would be impossible to resist. The Revenge of the Sith packaging. Nostalgia overload.
Guess you won't be throwing that away then.
No, I would not throw that one away. Absolutely not. I'd have to buy two because I'd want to keep one. Packaging like that gets a pass, especially when it's from our era of childhood. Like everything that's been Phantom Menace nostalgia packaging, I'm like, need it, buy it, yes, yes. Not, and I'm not making a stupid IG-12 reference. Damn it.
Yeah.
He's gonna sell the old Cody in about 6 months for $100.
Matter of fact, let's just look now. Let's see. How much can I get for this son of a bitch?
This is Black Series stock trading right now. Sell.
So I'm gonna sell. Let's see. The average eBay 37. That is so low. Oh, it got an archive. That's why.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Blue Line.
Yeah, it got archived. So
yo,
they
$35.
archived the gummy leg.
$35. Hit me up. All right. $2 discount off of the average sold listing.
Justin's a hustler this stream.
Yep. The Justin of Wall Street. Hell yeah. Let's go. I don't have the archive, Hunter. That is the original Blue Line figure. I mean, I don't have the packaging, so you'd never know, but that was a classic Walgreens pickup.
I have an archive Cody on the wall up here in box.
Hey.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, where? There it is. Yep, I see
Yeah,
it.
right there.
Little do you guys know that wall is packed full of figures. You just don't see it on our videos.
It's mostly vintage collection though.
Yeah, but we hate it.
Yeah. Don't let the haters know. And don't let them look behind me where there's very obviously.
Yeah.
So how would you guys feel? How are you guys feeling about this? If it is a Cody, like, is that a hype?
Oh, yeah. If it is, I'm all in. I don't know though, because I kind of want to be. Whenever I see an updated figure like this, I always want to get a little bit greedy, and I start sort of fantasy, not fantasy booking, but fantasy like planning it and thinking, well, if it's going to be a new Cody, then they've got to release it with a Phase 2 helmet and a Phase 1 helmet that you can switch out. And I know we're never going to get that, but I start playing out all these ideal scenarios in my head, and that's what I want to see. If it is another Phase 2 Cody, then great. Like, I'll get it, retire the old one, gammy legs and all. But yeah, there's a little part of me there that thinks, do a Phase 1, give us something a little bit different.
I did the same thing. I'm trying to find it where I said I was doing a little fantasy, and it'll come with an alternate head, solid head sculpt, alt hand with a sculpted Palpatine hologram.
Yeah,
shooting for the moon. Give him the blast.
Also an alt hand so you can recreate the blast moment. OOTB guarantee. I'm manifesting. Guys,
that's it. Manifesting it.
I'm manifesting.
It's gonna be a new line of Ultimate Deluxe figures.
I would be down for that if they did like a $33 Cody and they just like went absolutely insane, like making a standard figure truly deluxe instead of just like, oh, he's big, or he's if it was just even a regular standard figure like a Commander Cody, but they just packed in like this amazing stuff. Like, I'd love to get the Blastum. I'd love to get the little Emperor hologram.
Yeah, got to be done.
Yeah, I'd love.
I agree with that too.
Yep,
Captain Vaughn.
Vaughn would definitely be possible if we got Phase 2 Cody.
Everybody watching right now, join that Discord. Look at all these topics and fun things going on. Join that Discord. Hey, there's those pictures.
But I think, of course, Cody is desperately needed. That figure is horrible by today's standards.
I just think every clone that got released on that old body just needs redoing.
Yeah. I would love if they did the Phase 1 ranked clones from Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Do like a 4-pack and just knock it out right there.
Yeah. Phase 1 clone pilot as well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Why have we not got that yet?
Because I'm sure, are you a Battlefront, like classic Battlefront fan?
Well, now when we say classic Battlefront, do we mean like
OG 2004?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
See, you already know. We're like a similar age. We got that.
Yeah.
We're on the same page here.
Yeah, see, I'm not a massive these days. I'm not a massive gamer, and the last console that I religiously picked up and played was a PS2. So, I'm all about the original Battlefront. That's all I think when I think I've got more of a connection to the like Phase 1 and Phase 2 clones through Battlefront than the movies, because I just spent hours playing those games when I was a kid. So,
all right, next Battlefront stream, you're coming on.
Yeah,
you're coming back.
We know every year on New Year's, like whatever Sunday that is like closest to New Year's, we do a Battlefront online stream because the servers are still up on Steam, like PC.
For the classic games.
Yeah, so we do like a Star Wars Battlefront community multiplayer.
Oh man,
it's always a blast.
Oh, I don't think I could do it though, because I haven't played it in about. I haven't played a game, a console game, or a PC game. I haven't played a PC game in longer than I've not played a console game. So I would be awful.
Oh, we were new to the controls as well because we don't normally play on PC, so there was a big learning curve.
Oh, trying to figure out mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Unreal.
Left Coast Graphics. Hello. So this website has these photos are always a smattering of random figures. So this figure on the right here could be like from any other line, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, all the other Hasbro stuff. Like, there's just random figures.
Are these images from the same place that leaked the Savage and Shizor?
It's gotta be.
Because that's what I'm thinking about that figure next to Cody, whether or not that's Shizor. Because we know that's coming, and we saw the leak, so...
Yeah, I'm like trying to think if.
Sorry, Hasbro, I didn't see the leak. What leak?
Don't listen, Brandon. Close your ears.
Yeah, because I think this is the Shizor.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
gonna be a banger.
Absolutely.
And the new Luke. Oof. But yeah, Left Coast. What I mean is, so this figure, I think it's a G.I. Joe. So like, there's just like, sometimes there's just random stuff.
Why is the purple clone
Why
blurred?
is the 187 pixelated? They were like, not this one.
Too hot, too spicy for the stream.
Not safe for work.
Yeah. Oh man, just the carbonized Royal Guard with like no soft goods. The body's just sitting there.
Yeah, look at that cherry red.
That's so sick.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what that blue one is.
It's Bib. That's definitely Bib.
Now, we had an out of the basement scoop. This photo was sent to us randomly, and we for once got to put something on our Instagram and say, first look at the new.
It's a good feeling, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I like that. I mean, Yakface kind of, he had to take a scoop out of our social media. I was like, yeah, that's right. You repost us, Yakface.
I was exactly the same though when you reshared when I revealed the archive wave and you guys were talking about the archive wave on here. I was like, yes.
Matthew Shaver, thank you for joining the channel membership.
Hey,
that's awesome. Appreciate the support. There's a link in the description, and if we could get a moderator to drop the command in chat, get the link out there. It's the #1 best way to support us. Thank you so much, Matthew Shaver. So, yeah, like I said, this figure was sent to us, and we dropped it. It's the Skeleton Crew Neil, which I've been sort of educated that this is not an ortolan. It's not the Max Rebo species. It's just they had the idea to make another blue elephant-esque design for an alien.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, why?
Yeah. There was like a story. I don't even know. Someone explain it in the chat. I don't know how to. That's wrong. Zooboy, I'm about to fire you. I'm just kidding. It's !membership. It's not channel membership. Also, hello, DA Mac. Hello. So yeah, we have a look at this figure. Probably going to be the most interesting out of the 4 children because this is an alien. We love aliens in Black Series. We love not boring humans in clothes. So here we are. How are you guys feeling about this?
It's a pass.
Yeah, I think I'm there. I'm all for a good alien and a good glup shitter, but this is not it for me. I get that Hasbro have got this thing where they've got to support new media when it comes out, but for me, there's just so much more I'd want to see before I buy this. The character might be amazing, but I'm just not. Visually, aesthetically, I'm just not feeling it. I don't see where it would fit in my collection, what display I'd put it in. It's nah, it's not for me.
Yep.
This looks like it's continuing the trend of really bright, cartoonish, saturated, colored plastic. Kind of another recent example is like the Fire Engine Red HK Assassin from Ahsoka, where it's just such a bright shade of red. It doesn't look.
It's really flat, isn't it? There's no depth to it. There's no like a wash on the clothing would go so far to make this look better.
Absolutely.
It's just Like I said,
It
no
just
depth.
it's so
flat.
red and orange, and like the feet are yellow, and I'm
Yeah,
like, this
it's-
is so
well,
odd.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Cheddar cheese acolyte Jedi robes. Yeah, I mean, this is a good way to describe it. Toyish. Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
blacks, then I look at like the Gamorrean guard that has like a dark wash, and like it's just a perfect action
That's
figure.
that for me as well is the one thing I'll say against Black Series is that a figure like this would cost the same amount as a new Commander Cody is going to cost, and it's like half the size. Yeah, it comes with more accessories, but there's just not as much. Like you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of it. I'm just looking at my figures that I've picked up recently.
I definitely see what you're saying, and for the most part, I can agree, with the exception of when they show me a Wicket, I'm like, I'm buying for full price. Like, depending on what it is, I'm like, okay, I have to get this. Damn, Luke. Luke coming in with a heavy hitter. No, I agree. It kind of does look like a toy, and you know,
I'd be keen to see what the other figures from the lineup are gonna. But that's another thing that really, again, just,
It's Luke.
oh man, no.
I like how Luke is like, don't tell anyone, and then he's just Luke.
He'll give it a good paint job though, and he'll make it look better than it is. So.
Oh yeah,
Right.
It's for research purposes on his part, I'm sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's just not.
Oh God, no. I know he's joking.
Yeah, Corellian's joking, but
I'd be keen to see what the other figures look like from this show, from this assortment, because I just, like I said, I just feel like this is just going to look really weird and out of place in a display, because it's just, like you said, so bright and garish, and it just looks cheap. It just looks really cheap.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, because it's kind of how I feel about Acolyte. Like, I didn't like the show, but I understand that fans of the show should still get their figures, of course. So like,
Yeah, 100%.
It's not that I'm against the show, but I'm kind of getting that same vibe with this. I'm like, they're going to dedicate 6 unique sculpts to these children, or 4 unique sculpts to these children that are not going to sell well. And I'm like, that's kind of like, we're kind of talking about it in the Discord. Like, that's the double-edged sword of being a licensed, like, you have a licensor who's like, you basically like have to do these, and I get it. They have to support the new media. It acts as a billboard for the show. It's synergy. You know, the new show is coming out. You're going to want toys for it. Like, I get it. But just the inner, like, adult collector in me is like 4, 5, 6 new sculpts is going to be dedicated to this, where we could have got, like, you know.
I think what makes it quite bittersweet as well is the fact that we know for a fact, because I think some of the other figures from Skeleton Crew have been leaked as well, haven't they? There's the girl, is it Fern, that's been leaked as well?
Yeah,
sorry,
Fern.
again, Hasbro, I haven't heard this. I don't know. What am I talking about? Yeah, I think from that, and then Neil, I think it's pretty much a given that we're going to get the entire, like, the main cast of the Skeleton Crew in figure form.
Yeah, 100%.
When again, like, and just to relate to the TVC collectors out there, that's got to be really frustrating for people who are still waiting on their TVC Wrecker, Echo, Crosshair. Do you know what I mean? Like, completing crews.
Yeah.
At this point, when there are still other crews and other groups of characters that need finishing off, is just
right.
Yeah,
We talk
I get
about
it.
it all the time on our channel. Is Black Series fans and TVC fans kind of have the opposite problem, whereas like TVC fans are like begging for new Disney era figures like Bad Batch, and like, oh, you guys got all these Inquisitors from Kenobi, and like, you know, every time there's a new show, Black Series usually gets like a whole wave dedicated to it, or even in some cases like Ahsoka and Kenobi, more than one wave. And then TVC will get like 1, 2, 3 characters from it. Whereas Black Series fans, we're like, please pump the brakes on that and give us like more prequel era, OT era EU legends. And then TVC fans are like, no, we want more new era, like new Disney era. It's almost like we have the opposite issues
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you are right. We recently talked. Yeah, there's this skeleton crew wave.
I must say that I am looking forward to hope if the droid from Skeleton Crew gets leaked, or any of the pirates, if they get leaked in Black Series, then count me in, because that droid design looks cool from the costume that we saw at D23, or the prop, should I say, that we saw at D23. That looks cool.
Well, do I have a surprise for you?
Uh-oh.
So are you? I'm guessing, like, because we go more into the leaks and the rumors and, like, the news maybe than your channel does.
Yeah.
How would I find this? Because I recently asked for it. Oh. Mainline exclude. Adam, if you're in the chat, can you help me?
Adam, if you're in the chat, please help.
Here it is. So
there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I remember.
So you've seen this?
Yeah.
Because it kind of matches the Wolfman promotional thingy.
See that? Sign me up. I'm up for that.
Right, like it'll just go right in my cantina.
Absolutely. But yeah.
No wonder you guys get left on red. You're leaking. I'm not leaking it. I'm just covering the leaks.
I'm damaging my reputation. Associating with these crooks.
That's right. Apologies in advance.
Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted.
Hey, we gave Hasbro a warning. It's not his fault. We forced him on. He didn't know.
True. Yeah, we surprised. It wasn't in the thumbnail.
There we go.
Nothing like that.
Yeah, it wasn't in the thumbnail or anything.
I didn't know about this until an hour ago.
But yeah, there should be a wave of Acolyte or Skeleton Crew figures, and aren't they? There's like a list of rumored figures here. Yeah, Jod, KB, Wim, SM33, Wolfman. Nice. Oh, he officially added Cody.
Hey.
Love that.
Well, you know, if Yak added it, that means it's true.
I think Jod is Jude Law's character. KB is the droid. Or no, SM33 has got to be the droid.
Yeah.
KB and Wim, I think, are more children. So are they really going to leave one of the children out?
That's for wave 2.
True. Because there's 4 children, Jude Law, the droid. Wow, okay. They might leave one of them out. Classic Hasbro.
They're not going to finish the team. Oh, no.
Yeah. Hashtag complete. Hashtag no skeleton crew. No.
Until we get Task Force 99. Should that be the team we champion for them to complete right now?
I think so. They've done the Rebels, haven't they? So Bad Batch is next. Gotta be.
Ooh, one more viewer and we're at 300. Can someone just tune in, please? 302. There we go.
Nice.
Look at that.
Very nice. Yeah, we did also hit 19,000 subscribers today, so that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh, I was just about to pull that up. I forgot. Because
I totally forgot about it. I was like,
people were probably going to pull the unsubscribe as I'm watching it live thing.
Yeah, totally. You know, that's what...
Here,
all right, now take it off the screen. Now take it off the screen before people...
I'm just going to watch it. It's going to go... If you haven't subscribed, because I'm sure people are here for Sith Lord, the OG, bringing us to over 300 live
That's
viewers.
Right.
I mean, if you are, thank you, but I find it hard to believe at this point. I'm a has-been before I was ever a bean at this point. So.
Nah, people were excited. People were excited in the Discord and all. Hey, you bastards!
See, that's what I said. Take it off the screen.
I know. I wanted it to happen because it's funny. Hey, yeah, I see it. Hey, right back to 19,000.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
I see
That's
it.
what I thought.
Yep. Now whoever was 1902,
They're gonna forget to sub.
Put it back.
300 watching and only 75 likes. Oh no, baby, what is you doing? I agree with Dusty Trooper here. Send us some likes. Hit like. We're up to 94 now. Wow, that was fast.
Hey,
We'd like to get over 100 likes on each and every stream. Rain says, I just wanted to be number 19,000. Oh, how sweet.
There you go, Rain. You win nothing.
Wow, losing subs live on air. OOTV falling off confirmed.
Yep.
Yep.
This is the fall off right here.
Okay, that was it for news, but I also just wanted to ask SithLord or Steven. Hasbro PulseCon is coming up.
It certainly is.
And I just wanted to ask you what you would like to see. Are you excited? How are you feeling? Etc.
So I'm personally very excited. I don't think for necessarily the reasons that I should be excited, but I think PulseCon is on the 13th of September, right? Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. So the Saturday, I'm actually heading over to Hasbro's head office in London for a bit of a press get together.
Nice.
And I have it on good word that some of the reveals from PulseCon and some of the HasLab stuff is going to be available to see. So I'll just say that's the reason I'm excited.
Bro, careful.
Yeah, what we're gonna see, I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know. But what we're gonna see, I'm not sure. But I'm excited to see it.
Right.
Unless it's Neil. If it's Neil, I'm not gonna be happy.
It's gonna be just Neil and Fern.
Hey, the sex man official. Thank you so much, Justin. Give us a big sup, guys, for the 19K. Sup, guys.
There you go.
Was that worthy? Thank you.
I liked it.
Yeah, let's start the dono train for 19K. Celebratory dono train. Just kidding. Just kidding.
No, we're not.
I would never beg.
There you go. Shout out Limitless Nerd. Been subbed to SithLord for over a decade.
I will say I've seen some new names in the live chat this week. So I if anyone's new to the channel, we're a Black Series channel.
It's gonna be Neil Mercenary.
Oh God. OTV is on life for it. I appreciate the inside joke, Ozzy. I appreciate you. Bro, getting disappeared by Hasbro. Oh no.
I'm gonna get
SithLord's the leaker. It was you, bro. All right, yeah. I'm excited as well, just because I like stream. Like, it's not that I'm so excited to see the stream, but it's just like good content. Like, I love when there's a new big event and we can have like a big stream about it and talk about new figures and just get the community's thoughts and just the analysis and the rhetoric. I like it.
I just saw not Obi-Wan's comment in the chat about Patrick coming for me with his Nerf gun. I love that.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
no, I'm the same. Like, going back to James and Rubber Quiff Collects and the photos that we shared earlier on the 20th of September, me, Dan, and James are going to get together for a live stream to talk about the PulseCon reveals. So I'm hoping there's something good. PulseCon, I don't think has much of a reputation for being good for reveals. It's been a little bit hit and miss over the years. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, Lance B. Luke just said it there. I think whack for TBS. Yeah, it weren't great. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what gets revealed. I'm hoping that some of the stuff that we've seen leaks of, like, I'm hoping that Shizor is like officially revealed and presented to us, and we see what he's gonna actually look like, and Savaggio Press and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully we get to see some good stuff like that. But yeah, we're going to get together and we're going to talk about the reveals as well. So I love that when there's new reveals and there's new product, and yeah, it's just a good time to be a fan.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. Of course, we will be covering PulseCon next Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time on next week's Lazy Sunday live stream. Nate won't be with us for that, but
True.
I'm gonna invite some people on and have.
So I'll try and send you some scoops from London and
Ooh.
see what I can snap photos of, and
All right, I
Sneak
like
some
that.
pics.
there you go.
I like that. So yeah, we'll be covering it next week because Friday, that's when the con is happening. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What?
But yeah, what is going on here? Bro, unreal. What's going on? I wasn't being serious, brother. Like, oh man, thank you so much, Sex Man. Official.
He's the official
Dono
sex
train
man.
height. I mean, bro's the conductor right now, so that is insane. I thank you so much, man. It's been a long time since we've had one of that volume. So that is
Crazy.
I love that shade of pink on that super chat. That's so cool. Thank you so much. We also got a new channel member, Jedi Master J. Thank you so much. One of the best ways to support the channel. Appreciate you. Nate quits OTB confirmed. Bro's gone.
Yeah. I'm missing one stream.
I
Gone
can't
for
stop
good.
hustling. See, this is all part of my plan.
Yeah.
All right?
He's a hustler, guys. You don't know Justin in real life.
Yeah.
But that's his whole scheme.
Anakin and Savage would be a great reveal. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
CEO 6. My goodness. You chatters. Some of you chatters. Ask Hasbro if we'll ever get an update on the Ghost.
Well, if it's there, then I consider that an update. I'm hoping it's going to be there because it's the closest I'm going to get to seeing it in person. So
I was going to say you would definitely hope they would have something for the Ghost there.
fingers crossed.
Should be releasing at some point. I guess.
Yeah. It's coming.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what it was last year just because there's so many different, like, Toy Fair and SDCC and
They'll
PulseCon.
blend into one, don't they?
There's a one in, what is MCM? Is that the London one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's quite a few, so I really don't remember which one was which. Maybe someone in the chat, what were the reveals for last year?
Put the chat
think-
to work.
I think it was Bale and Shin. Was it Krennic? Was it Krennic and Krennic from TVC and sort of like the Jedi Revan and HK Droid 2-pack that got revealed?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that, I think, if I'm remembering it right, from last year.
Maybe.
Maybe wrong.
So
Yeah, I
I can't
don't know.
believe Hasbro never
No
released the
idea.
second half of the Cantina bar. Yeah, they just did the one.
Mm.
And they limited it to one per customer, so you couldn't even get the second half if you wanted it.
That's right. Well, you could. You just had to buy $200 and something sets.
Yeah, but wasn't it limited to one per person though?
I think later on it became
Oh,
a little bit easier to get.
nice. Okay, so hybrid toy reviews saying Shin and Balin, then the Sabine Saber and Rex helmet. Yeah, so that is a little weak, especially with how Balin and Shin ended up being handled. Jedi Master, thank you for the kind words. That's awesome. Had to join, been a fan of the channel for a while now, and you have inspired me and a buddy of mine to make content. Well, you guys are the best. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I'll have to check out are you on YouTube doing something? That's awesome. Anyone can make content.
It's true.
Just get your smartphone out and hit record and edit. Edit your content, of course. All right. Would you guys say? I think that's it for news. We had the Cody, the Neil, and then I wanted to get Steven's thoughts on PulseCon. We can go ahead and move into recent pickups.
Yeah.
Got to find the clip here. We got to punch in the coordinates for Tatooine here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Heading into hyperspace, boys.
We're being whisked away.
Yep. All right. Recent pickups time, boys. That's not it.
Come on, you gotta
Now
play
it's
the
blank.
clip. What is?
Where is it?
Get this. Hey, we're back, and we're in Jabba's palace now, finally. And the Commander Cody is here. The real Commander Cody. This
Ahead of his official release, no way.
Does this confirm Cody lives from Bad Batch? Is that what we're confirming with this?
But will he hit the gritty? Yes, he will. There's Jabba. Actually, he's covering Jabba this week. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
That's what happens when we have an individual guest. Jabba. There he is.
Yeah, you just got to put a comment up, and then we can get little Jabba there.
He's about to...
Yeah, it's so dumb. Can he hit the gwitty?
Oh, he's doing it right now, bro. There he goes.
There he was.
All right, who would like to go first for recent pickups?
I say we have our good guest, Steven.
Guest of honor.
Let's see what you got.
Let's go.
So it's been pretty light recently. As I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, I attended an event over at Star Action Figures here in the UK, not last weekend, the weekend before, and they were running a bit of an online sale. They were clearing out because they've been in the process of a warehouse move, so they've been digging hidden treasure out of their old warehouse and putting it on sale on the site. So if you head over to, shameless plug again, sorry, staractionfigures.co.uk/event, there's some warehouse finds and stuff on there. You should be able to check them out. Some hidden gems, shall we say. And one of them, which I picked up while I was there, really happy to get as well, because I've been trying to track it down for ages, and for some reason it was hard to get here in the UK. Secondary market value shot up, but Star Action Figures selling it at at cost. Finally got the anniversary Return of the Jedi Vader, which is so much better than I thought it would be. Now that I have it in person, like the sculpt, the way it's been put together, everything about it is awesome. So it's really cool to finally have that one. I just need to get a Jules End Vader now, and then I'll be happy, because I missed out on that one as well.
Man.
So yeah, that's my first pickup. And then the only other thing I picked up recently, anyone who tunes into my channel or follows me on social media knows that I'm a massive nostalgia addict when it comes to the 90s and the Power of the Force 2 and that sort of era of collecting. And there's a shop that's relatively local to me. Shout out to the Vintage Toy Exchange in Matlock. They specialise in second-hand toys and vintage toys and all that sort of stuff. And they're usually where I go to for all my Power of the Force 2 goodies. But I went in a couple of weeks ago, and another little rabbit hole I've been diving into in terms of adding stuff to my collection that I had when I was a kid or never got and all that sort of stuff is the 12-inch collector series stuff. And so I picked up a collector series.
Nice.
Luke Skywalker in X-Wing gear. I've got a small collection of these going on in the cabinets at the side of me. But this one was pretty reasonably priced. And so I grabbed it, and here's one I made earlier. Looks goofy as all hell.
Man, looks better than Hot Toys.
Not quite. Not quite, but it's up there. But yeah, it's just so stupid.
Oh yeah,
I love it. And that 90s stuff, I've got such an affinity for it. So yeah, that's gone straight onto the shelf as well. But yeah, Power of the Force 2, collector series, 90s Star Wars is my jam, and it's kind of what I've been focusing on recently. And just to throw another shameless plug at the channel, if you haven't checked out my channel already, there's a really cool live stream on there that I did with Daniel East 1000 and RoboQuiff Collects last year, called Star Wars Side Quests, where we talk about the stuff that we collect at the side of current releases, and it's definitely worth checking out. So go and have a look at that if you're in the market for some 90s Star Wars nostalgia.
I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah, it's fun. I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing the YouTube stuff now for like 15-16 years, and that is one of my favorite videos I've done. It's just a really good like nostalgia trip, and talk about what collecting means on a larger scale, on a deeper level, and it's a really good chat. Recommend checking it out.
Nice. Lucy coming in with a $4.99.
She just paid YouTube.
I'll take it. Thank you, Lucy, my fiance. And we get to see my kiwi. We get to see my kiwi girl on the bottom left of the stream. She was behind me earlier, sleeping, but she probably got sick of my yapping.
Oh, one other thing I got as well. I nearly forgot. I got the new TVC Rex.
Hey.
Which is pretty
Barb-
damn good.
Barbell
Pretty damn
hips?
good.
Question mark?
Yep. Barbell hips.
Oh,
Barbell hips.
that's sick. That's sick.
Barbell hips. The only thing I'm not thrilled about is how big and loose the pauldron is.
Ooh.
Gonna have to get a bit of glue on that, but the sculpt of it, like, I was debating whether I needed this one or not because I've got that original Black Series one from 2013, and I was like, do I need another one? Do I need another 3 3/4 inch Rex? The answer was yes. It's very, very good.
Well, as soon as any TVC figure gets barbell hips, that's an instant, like, all right, that one's for me.
Yeah,
That's my biggest complaint when it comes to TVC figures, is I hate those old hips, and I hate that they release so many figures still to this day with that old hip system.
I think for me, the biggest thing that really gets my gut about TVC at the minute is the peg holes in the feet. They're just way too shallow, and you can't put them on action figure stands. And that really winds me up. But that's one of the reasons I've shifted to Black Series, because they don't have that problem.
That's right.
Superior scale.
They can stand up.
Hey, you heard it. You don't quote him there.
You don't need a stand for your Black Series figures, unless it's a certain droid or
unless it's K2 or Grievous. Or
yeah, or maybe a short laundry list of figures that can't really stand up, but that's not important right now.
But yeah, the Rex is very, very good.
Nice.
Very, very good.
That looks awesome. You may have changed my mind on that one.
You guys. Troy, thank you so much for the $4.99. You guys are so awesome. That's just... Love you guys. Thank you, Troy. It says, it's giving me a little notification on here. It says, let's celebrate their first Super on a live stream. So on any live stream, you chose Out of the Basement?
Wow.
Are you crazy? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It truly goes a long way. And we got ICC Con next month, so I really appreciate it. For sure. All right. What was that it for your recent?
Think so. I don't think I've picked anything else up recently. I'm just having a quick round. I picked a couple of bits up off the Disney store, because in the UK we got a few sort of sprinkles of the D23 stuff. And we got the interactive Rex, Captain Rex droid figure, and the zombie astromech. I picked those up,
nice,
as well. But still bitter about that Star Speeder, man. I really, really wanted that Star Speeder. And
oh my god, dude, that whole thing, man. That's just been a
unreal.
That's been a thing. That's been an event.
Hard pill to swallow.
Nixelplick says, my first also. White Direwolf says we need a tour video.
It's coming.
Hey,
I haven't done one since 2021, and I thought, well, in 3 years, surely not that much has changed, like display wise. But when I've gone back and looked, yeah, it kind of has. So yeah, I'm going to do a new one. So that's what I'm, like I said, with the channel and the content and stuff. That's what I'm trying to sprinkle in a little bit more varied content, not just the action figure reviews. So the tour video is coming. Whether I do it as a big like encompassing everything collection tour video, I'm not sure yet. Might do it in segments, but we'll see. But it's coming.
Not Obi-Wan is asking, what is the R2 behind you?
That one is the Disney Store exclusive interactive one. So it's like the motion activated droid where you press the button and it, like, if you shout at it, it runs away. Beep. It's one of those. I think all the droids on there are, to be fair, because there's the BB-9E and the BB-8. They're the interactive ones from Disney as well.
Nice. Justin, you got any recent pickups, brother?
Do we normally talk about politics? The fact that you guys aren't talking about politics is
I don't think so.
We never talk about politics on this channel. Brother, what are you talking about?
Maybe the odd trade dispute or...
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you want to talk about the banking
Blockade.
clan supporting the Confederacy of Independent Star Systems, I mean, we'll jump in, bro. We will jump in. But yeah, we remain apolitical on the channel for the most part. Anyway, all right, Nate, you want to go?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, it's Hasbro politics.
Yeah, it is. It is. I have a couple things. I got the Walmart exclusive Marvel Legends Venom in this week, which this is the Todd McFarlane 90s inspired nostalgia packaging version. Finally has a Venom with the ab crunch and the upper torso swivel. So that is awesome. Although the neck articulation is so bad on this figure. Like it. What is this? What is this joint supposed to do for anyone? That kind of disappointed me about this figure. But otherwise, I was just happy to finally have a Todd McFarlane style Marvel Legends Venom.
That's cool.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I thought you were implying that we were like normally super political on the channel, but you mean every other channel is talking about politics, but you guys aren't. That's very nice.
And I
Yeah, we like to have fun. We like to have fun around here. This ain't the Thanksgiving table at my dad's house. Right? I like to have fun around here.
It could
Troy, continuing the train, brother. What is going on right now? What's up, my dudes? Troy, thank you so much. You guys are gonna make me shed a damn tear this stream. You guys, you. Thank you so much, Troy. Appreciate your support over the years. You're also a channel member, so that's just insane. Thank you so much, my man. Sorry to interrupt you, Nate. You go ahead.
Yeah, shut up.
All right, I'm just.
Thank you. Yeah, because you know what I'm about to show off here? Some Happy Meal toys.
Nice.
So I am getting the Ghost, and so of course I needed these. These are essential. It's rather unfortunate that we were put in a position to where we had to buy these separately, and these weren't just included with the Ghost for how much it was, because it's also
$500.
It's Sabine too. So these are the releases that have the matching card art that will match the HasLab figures. Hasbro Pulse exclusive, sold out, and I had to get them for the Ghost, but I also firmly believe that these should have just been included with the HasLab for how much we were paying for it. And
It's just weird. It's weird from a consistency standpoint as well. Like you'd think that all the figures with that mural artwork on the card would come with the Ghost, and then if they get regular releases down the line, they'd get different card art. That is a weird choice.
Yeah, and it was like a limited pre-order window. It was a $50 set too, so they're inflated TVC figure prices. But it's like, if you're getting the HasLab, how are you gonna, like, you can't not pass on these. It would be silly to pass on them. So technically the HasLab is $550 to get the complete package. And don't worry, I do have I bought a second set for tearing open, and conveniently it was destroyed in shipping because they shipped my two sets in a cartoonishly small package. So they totally got annihilated. Like, some pretty
Is that from Hasbro Pulse as well?
Yep. Yeah,
wow.
This is from Pulse. They shipped it, and the box was way too small. It was as tight as can be for these two. So,
ouch.
Yeah, this Sabine got totally trashed, and the chopper's not too bad. I could probably fix this card, but still, it's the principle of, like, I'm buying an exclusive, expensive item from your website. Please, like, treat me with enough respect to ship it in a, like, decent sized box, because if the box was just slightly larger, the figures would not have been damaged. But because they shipped it in such a small box, it happened.
Also, real quick, just quick interjection. We have another super chat.
Damn.
199 pounds, 199 bloody pounds Thank you, Mr. Grudge. Oh, real quick, now that we have you on, do you think it's normal that we microwave water to put figures like? Oh God, he's
giving us the look already, Justin.
Okay, so this has been a reoccurring bit on our channel. Is whenever we show like in our content, like doing a leg swap, for example, on like Balin and Shin. That was the most recent one. We had a YouTube short. And
so the boil and pop method.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Every time we do this, people in the UK give us shit because Nate specifically microwaves the water for the figures to go into. And everyone freaks out about us not using a kettle.
You need to use a kettle.
Yeah. I
don't get it. I don't understand.
I think they're assuming because I'm microwaving water for these toys, they assume I'm like microwaving water for like use of like if I'm making a soup or if I'm making coffee or something like that. I feel like that's what they're assuming I'm doing. But
so
it's like
so when you make a hot drink, what do you do with your water? You boil it in a
you know, like I'll
like a
actually
pot?
Yeah, like on the stove or something like that. If I'm actually making
like if you're making a soup
if I'm making a hot drink or something I'm ingesting, yes, I will prepare it on the stove. But when I'm just trying to boil and pop my figures real quick, 90 seconds in the microwave.
That's what I don't get.
And
it's
the
like
water,
a 90-second process.
The water is nuclear hot. So for figure purposes, when I'm just separating them, I do that.
Okay.
So
but I have to imagine an electric kettle takes longer than 90 seconds.
It depends how much water you put in it. If you don't put a lot of water, if you just put the water in it that you need, then it doesn't take that long. But that I think someone mentioned it in the comments. Like I think the entire UK and probably Europe as a whole probably finds that weird because like a kettle is just the universal tool of choice when it comes to warming up water. So
yeah, and I get it, but
there's something in the water.
but when it's just simply for the boil and pop, I'm like just putting it in the microwave is so much faster.
How could I forget? That should have been the first question we asked. Because that's been a whole thing on our channel.
There we go. Well,
people having meltdowns over the microwave. I'm like,
that's amazing.
It's every time. I wonder, Luke, if you're still in here, I know you just recently posted a video where you were microwaving water. So did you get comments as well?
These filthy Americans and their damn microwaves.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's just, I guess that's just the difference of lifestyles here.
No, I was just about to say, it's so fun learning about different cultures.
Mage Studios, always straight to the kettle for anything figure related. Look at this.
Absolutely. And shout out to Midge as well. I actually met him a couple of weekends ago, and he did a bit of a giveaway, and he won one of my Acolyte lightsabers. So,
Midian, where are you at? Okay, you got to drop where you're at in the world. I use an electric
drop the
kettle
location.
as well. Don't even own a microwave. Like I just thought that was like the standard.
Maybe for us, microwaves are just the standard. But I mean, again, it's not like I'm heating up the water in the microwave and then using it to eat it.
Normal people just have a heat gun if we're
I have thought about getting a heat gun, but I don't know. The microwave works fine. It's already there.
Germany, okay. So this isn't even exclusive to the United Kingdom.
Well, yeah.
This is a whole thing.
Steven was saying like UK and Europe.
Oh, okay. So basically what I'm saying is someone out there needs to send us 2 electric kettles to our P.O. box.
It's going to have the UK plug. What?
There's got to be American kettles.
Yeah, you can get an adapter.
I mean, there's 100% American kettles, but the way you're framing the question is you're like as if people in Europe or the UK are going to send us
a kettle and some wine gums, all right? Because
We found the wine gums, bro.
Yeah, so Nate found. Now we're just going on a whole freaking thing, but
Let's go off the rails for a second.
It started off as Black Series versus TVC, and now it's UK versus US.
Yeah, so we had Bosk's Bounty on when the HasLab Cantina was going, and talking to him, we got the idea to do a package exchange, and we would send him some of our favorite American candies and sweets.
Sweets and chocolates.
Sweets and chocolates. But he sent us a package, and there's these things called wine gums. I'm sure you know what they are, but
they're not proper wine gums, though. He didn't send you the top tier brand.
No,
these
you need.
These we bought here at the store. He sent us.
Is it Maynard's, the yellow ones? The yellow packet?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you need.
But they were so good. Like the wine gums were easily the best like candy out of everything. Yeah. And so like Justin and I have both been craving them, and I was in Meijer, and I was just like going down, which is just a local grocery store. I was just going down the international aisle, and this caught my eye out of the corner, and I was like, wait a minute. I want to try these and see if they're any good. So I haven't tried. I haven't
did the
tried
same
them
thing.
yet.
They're a little hard, but they're still pretty good.
But I also got these jelly babies, and they're horrible. I thought these were disgusting. Not a fan.
I'm not a fan of jelly babies. I've got to be honest.
The texture, I was like, as soon as I started chewing them up, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, like it.
The American, I'm guessing like they're probably manufactured in the US rather than being UK produced.
I don't know, because it has on it says product of the United Kingdom. It's distributed. Because I thought that was kind of cool. It doesn't. Both of these don't have any horrible nightmare American ingredients.
No red 40, bro?
Yeah, no red 40, no high fructose corn syrup.
No red 40, I'm not in.
I'm like, what the hell? I need my red 40. It's the only thing that keeps me going. But yeah, I'm going to try some of these wine gums. Oh, you're right. These are stiff.
Yeah, they're hard. Which is why I was like, maybe they are from the UK, and it's just like on the boat, man. Or the cargo plane.
They are like a harder jelly sort of sweet. They're not. I don't think they're supposed to be hard, but they're definitely a hard type of jelly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like a good wine gum.
I do like them, though, Nate. Real quick though, Zavi16, another super chat. Thank you so much. We got more pounds. We're getting our pounds up. $1.99.
There you go. You can buy more wine gums with that.
Exactly. Put this towards a bloody kettle. I will, you bloody wanker. I need to stop taking the piss, all right? And I need to start using a kettle. It's so weird saying that, because now every time I say use a bloody kettle. Now when I'm saying just use a bloody kettle, that just sounds freaking weird, man. Oh man, were you doing recent pickups? America is built on red 40 and microplat. Absolutely.
Yeah, these were my final recent pickups.
Oh.
That's what. And it just so happened to be convenient that SithLord was joining us today.
The stars aligned. It was meant to be.
Okay, now that I'm having a couple more of the wine gums, they're a little bit better. They're growing on me a little bit.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so I don't have any recent pickups, but I have some 3D printing stuff to talk about. So I work in an office environment, and I forget literally everyone's birthdays. Like, I don't know how they do it. They just somehow magically remember everyone's, like, everyone knows everyone's birthday, and there's like 15 of us on this team in our
Except
department.
for you, because you're too busy hustling.
I mean, I got YouTube pulled up, and, you know, I just...
You're on Discord, I'm watching YouTube.
Yeah. So I consistently forget everyone's birthday, but now that I have a 3D printer that is much better than the Ender 3 V2, and it's actually easy to print now, I can actually just hit a button and it works. I decided to get a little more involved, and I took a tally of who is dog people, who's cat people, and then who just doesn't have any pets. So I printed a bunch of different Halloween stuff. So
you're telling your coworkers your favorite animal is gonna die.
This is just a cute little thing, damn it. This is just a cute little thing. Because it's like your dog as if it was dressed up as a ghost. All right?
Right.
So I printed a few. I really like this one. It's like it's playing. You know, it's hitting that pose. All right. Then this one is a little wiener dog. Little dachshund.
Nice.
All right. Then for the cat people, got a.
Dude, don't sneeze, bro.
Yeah, I am allergic to cats. Anyone? So
don't sneeze.
if I ever come to your house,
and me too. Me too.
Me too.
We both are.
Got different cat. I like this one because it has the tail.
Nice.
Very cute, very cute. And then for the people who don't have any pets, I'm just gonna do a generic. Just a
little
generic
ghosty.
ghost. Just a little Halloween decoration, and everyone always gets a kick out of. You mean you made this? Like you printed it? Like everyone always gets a kick out of anything. Like I did like Christmas decorations last year for people, and they love it. They love it. And I did this one for my sister. It's a ghost that's flipping the bird here. I just thought that was funny. And my sister likes that sort of humor, so printed that for her. This one's actually pretty big.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing on the the bamboo P1P.
I was like, Ender 3, what?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Don't forget the bird people. They can be pretty hardcore. Dachshund? I didn't say dachshund. I said dachshund.
No, he's saying it's pronounced dachshund.
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know. I never had a wiener dog.
Yes, you did.
It wasn't mine. It was my stepdad's.
You lived there.
Yeah, but it wasn't my dog.
Bro.
Justin bribing his Why do you guys spin everything that I do now? Is like I'm up to no good. I'm a schemer.
Because you've proven yourself on this stream that you're a hustler.
I am. Justin bribing his coworkers with decorations for favors. Just I just don't know, man.
The banking clan.
It is a bank. The banking clan NPCs love it. They do. Lucy's outing me in the chat, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it might not have been your dog, but bro, you lived with the dog.
Oh, Jesus. All right, a real question, finally. Thank God. Brent. Really want to get into 3D printing someday. Just curious how much you spend on supplies a month on average. I know you guys print quite a bit, and I know I would too. So the bamboo P1P is actually on sale right now. Let me confirm that it's still on sale, just in case any other chatters. Yes, it's on sale for $4.99. It is normally $6.99. So it is on sale.
SithLord?
Let me share this. Yes, SithLord.
Time for a printer.
I know a guy.
Time to jump in. But yeah, this is a great deal. I sent this link to my brother, but I don't think he's gonna. Even my own mother, Rudo. What the?
Dude, they're coming for your
Bro,
ass.
I'm canceled. I'm just done. I gotta quit. I gotta quit the stream.
They are on your ass, brother.
Yeah, it's still your dog anyway. Sure. I'll concede on that. I'll accept that.
And rest in peace, Chili.
Yeah, he did pass away. He was 17, I think.
Bro was ancient. He looked like a little skeleton dog walking around.
He did. But he was just chilling, and he was perfectly fine. But yeah, $4.99 for this printer is an amazing deal. I paid the full price, $6.99. Don't regret it
Same.
at all.
Same.
It is a masterpiece. And this is coming from someone who had the Ender 3v2, which is, it was fun, and I was just getting into printing, so it was just a beginner's printer. But even as a beginner, just buy this. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money getting anything less than this. So buy this, and you will get, it comes with like a spool of, like mine came with green, like a full spool of green, but they have bulk deals. To get back to your question, Brian, they have bulk deals on filament to where if you buy like 6, 7, 8 at a time, there's like a discount on it. Attaboy, Brent.
Yep.
So the filament isn't actually all that expensive when you do buy it in bulk, which is yeah, look at Nate.
The alcove. Landspeeder Luke.
And so I don't really go through a whole heck of a lot of filament because a lot of my bigger projects have been completed.
Look at that print ironing. Ooh, it's so smooth.
Like,
no print lines.
Yeah, let me make you big.
No print lines. I love ironing. Print ironing is insane.
That is insane. That's so cool. Yeah. But so like for me, I hexagon standed, Landspeeder Luke's hexagon stands. That's like the majority of my collection. That did take a lot of black filament. Mm-hmm. But a lot of my other big projects, like the Tantive 4, and then below here I have my band stage and my Greedo and Han chairs, and then the bar right here. Some other pieces sporadically around the collection. Like over here is where right here, I have the holo table for my Vader. I'm gonna put the Holocom Vader in there. Nice. So it's not that much. The filament can last depending on what you're printing.
Right, because you can also adjust the settings. You can use more filament. You could use less filament. Mm-hmm. There's options. So it's really hard to like pinpoint exactly how much like one particular person uses filament wise, because it's kind of different for everyone. I mean, I would, I don't know. I would say a roll of filament lasts you a good while. It can get you through quite a few prints.
And it's not just action figure stuff either, which of course, like, subscribe to Landspeeder Luke's Patreon if you do get into 3D printing. But I've just been doing stuff like now that we're in the spooky season.
Right.
We're in September now, starting to get a little Halloween-y vibe going. I can probably show you what I've been up to. So in our 3D printing tab, just like stuff like this, that just like, instead of going to TJ Maxx, Home Goods, or whatever, you just print it yourself. Just look up designs, and like Nate did this glow-in-the-dark Jason wall hang thing, and I did mine in red, and there's like a little Michael Myers thing that I did. Like, it's just...
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Look at this guy. He's doing the Rancor.
HasLab's not dead after all.
Yep. But, yeah, I mean, there's just all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, look at my little Dune worm.
Shai Halud.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I love it.
Dude, that's true. I remember that.
Yeah. I did it. Dusty Trooper. Give me your lunch money.
So, we're nearing the end of the stream here, and I think now it's time to ask some truly hard-hitting questions.
Let's get it.
For Steven here, who has joined us so graciously.
Oh, no.
All right. I got some questions. Favorite Black Series figure?
Oh, man.
Putting you on the spot right now.
On the spot.
Oh, God. I'll have to come back to you in 3 to 5 working days. I don't know.
It's like a recent one that you've really been loving on.
Oh, God.
You've been reviewing quite a bit. Like
I know, I'm
saw
just
you got
looking to. Yeah,
Hammerhead super early.
Hammerhead's good. Whether it's my favorite, I'm not sure. I love the Cantina Band. The Cantina Band is just amazing.
Same.
I don't know. Just as a shotgun answer, as an off the cuff choice, just purely for because it's so. I think at least it's so definitive. The Mandalorian Stormtrooper. It's like 4 years old now, but it's just so good. It's like the for me, it's the ultimate Black Series Stormtrooper. I don't see them making one better than that. And I think when a figure is that good that you can't imagine a better one, then yeah, I'd probably say that just off the top of my head. I mean, there's so many that I'm loving at the minute.
I mean, it's one of the best army builders of all time. I have like 10 or 12.
It's just multi-purpose. Just it's just such a good. It's just a good figure. Like there's no faults with it. You know, it's just good. It's just good. The only thing I'd pick apart about it is the fact that it doesn't have a holster, and I know that's because it's representative of the Mandalorian, and it didn't necessarily have one in it. But put a holster on that figure, and you've got a perfect action figure. But yeah, I'd probably say that. There's loads that I love at the minute. To be fair, like every time I pick up a figure, because I'm planning a review. I've got my review. I love it or hate it. I've got reviews planned of the Acolyte figures, and I think the Acolyte figures are good. They're really, really good. Say what you like about the characters. You know, if you love them, that's great. If you hate them, that's fine. But you can't deny the figures are fantastic. Hasbro did a great job on them. Likenesses, especially, are amazing. I'm planning on going back and revisiting a few figures that have been released while I was on a break from YouTube. So like R5D4 and R2, the new sculpts, they're amazing. They're fantastic as well. Yeah, there's tons. Hasbro Black Series is killing it at the minute. I've not got a bad thing to say about it, other than the Halloween figures. They can stop.
Not the Halloween figures.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, controversial opinion.
I can't believe this. All right, cool.
Real quick, Troy, thank you. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I'll check the P.O. box.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take some kettles. I'll take some kettles. Well, we're going to have to make a YouTube short using the kettle now.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll make some drinks or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's interesting because we kind of wanted to know about your thoughts on the line currently, because there's always naysayers, negative Nancys. But here at OOTB, we're always, for the past couple of years, we've been really we've been pretty satisfied for the most part. So you think we're on the up and up? We're in good space for Black Series?
From what I've seen so far, yeah, I'd definitely say so. If they keep doing it in the same sort of consistency that they are at the minute, Neil from the Skeleton Crew being the exception, I think. Yeah, up and up, definitely. There's some fantastic stuff getting released. There's some good stuff on the way. Like if there's leaks or anything to go by, that new Farm Boy Luke looks incredible. She's-All looks amazing. I'm glad that they're tapping into the expanded universe a little bit more. That's something I'm really, really happy about. Like that last command set was,
You got your Joras?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
All right. Your Sabayoth?
Joras. Sabayoth.
And it's really good as well because I missed out on it. Yeah, there we go. Ba-ba-bom.
Nice.
I missed out on the Mara Jade figure when that first came out. So it was solved a multitude of sins getting that set. And I missed out on the 40th anniversary Luke when that came out as well. So it was like, even though there were repacked and retools in it, it was this is just solves every issue. It covers those gaps as well.
Nice.
And Joras is absolutely amazing. So,
but I'm sure you've liked like Malgus and Malik, Bastila, Starkiller. Yeah.
Oh, Starkiller. Starkiller is probably one of my favorites as well. Recent favorites.
Did you get like the super duper deluxe set?
Nah. I just got the basic one. I like the look of the exclusive. I thought it was really good. A little bit like, I think because I knew that the basic one was coming out, I looked at the cost of that of that exclusive and thought, do I really need all these blast effects? Do I really need all the lightning? Am I realistically going to find a space in the collection for that? Because my Black Series stuff is all... You all right there?
Yeah. Little avalanche.
My Black Series stuff is all on the narrow IKEA Billy bookcases. Mm-hmm. So they're all in the little alcoves like that. And realistically, I just didn't have the space to dedicate to the big, like, the force effect display stand and the lightning and the stormtroopers and stuff. So I just opted for the basic one, and I'm just as happy with it. It's still a quality figure. But yeah, like I said, yeah, they're killing it. I think they're really, really killing it. And I think if that quality continues, then Black Series is just going to get better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm super excited for what's on the horizon. Like, the stuff that's in the pipeline right now is just like such a nice balance of different eras and shows and movies. And
that's one of the things that I'm really glad about as well. Because like that's something that like for me, like golden years of collecting was like 2007 30th anniversary collection and legacy collection and all that sort of stuff. That's like my golden era of collecting, because it just covered every period in Star Wars. You had the comic packs which covered expanded universe. You had original trilogy loving every wave, prequel loving every wave, a wave dedicated to Force Unleashed at one point. You know, it's just everything was covered. Everyone was satisfied, I feel, at that point. And it's good to see that coming back with what we're getting in the Black Series waves. The fact that they're spaced out and you're getting characters from all these different shows. Yeah, I think it's a good sign.
Yeah, for sure. Nate, did you say you had a hard out at 2 hours?
I do.
All right.
But it's okay if we run over for just a few minutes. No worries.
Okay. Because I was going to say, whenever you have to leave, you can just wrap up in a neat little bow. Just whenever you have to leave, you can go ahead and take us out.
Well, I have one final question. I got some burning questions today, you know? Gut reaction, most wanted character in the Black Series. Who are we missing?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to manifest it. And hope it happens. Kyle Katarn.
There you
Jedi
go.
Knight. Because I think someone's mentioned it in the comments. Yes, it is. I am a massive Jedi Knight fan. So get Kyle Katarn in the Black Series.
Hey, I really feel like we're in a position, it's more likely now than it ever has been.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Yeah,
I think that was one of the reasons why I was so happy to see that Last Command set get announced. I was like, okay, if they're doing that, they're definitely going to do Kyle at some point, surely. And as soon as Gaming Greats and the publishing figures started using new tooling, and they weren't just retools and repacks and repaints, that's when I got my hopes up, and I was like, yeah, they've got to do it. They've got to do it. And I really hope they do.
Yeah.
So to answer your earlier question, that will be my favorite figure when it comes out.
There you go.
Yeah. I feel like nothing, like you said, like nothing is off the table after, I mean, like even something like Malgus, that was completely out of nowhere. Because like the KOTOR figures, KOTOR was going to get that HD remake or whatever it was. So like I could see them doing like, well, the new game is coming out. But something like Malgus and like the Last Command 4-pack, it's like completely detached from modern media, and it's just pure EU.
Yeah.
And it's just out of nowhere. And I think that's like Eric on the Black Series team. I get the vibe that's him, like trying to, because I know he's a big gamer and everything, and just that Malgus was so cool. So like, and getting like Jorah Sabayoth like that, or even like Prince Shizor. It's like that's not on anyone's bingo card.
Shizor's one that I'm actually really excited about, because I started collecting. Well, my first Star Wars figures I bought in the 90s, and my first figures were the Darth Vader and Shizor pack from the Shadows of the Empire line.
Nice.
They were my very, very, very first Star Wars figures. So to get Shizor in Black Series is like a full circle moment for me. So I'm interested to see how he comes out as well. Whether he comes out in the standard box with the mural art and the color band, or whether he comes in a in a publishing.
Oh man, could you imagine?
Can you imagine in a
Galaxy
publishing
packaging Shadows of the Empire box? That'd be crazy.
It'd be so weird, but at the same time, I'd love to see it in that publishing.
Oh, the I think he's
Yeah.
definitely going to be a publishing figure. I mean,
I
like
hope so.
you gotta include that beautiful artwork,
Which is crazy because that's like a new sculpt. Usually the Lucasfilm publishing wave is like kind of a
That's
high
what I mean.
reuse.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean. I feel like because they're going down a route now where they're applying new. I mean, because Joris for the most part is like a completely newly sculpted figure. So I feel like for them to put that much effort and tooling into figures like that, like Joris, who I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, it'd have been cool to see it, but no one probably imagined it was going to happen.
Yeah.
For them to
Right.
actually for them to put that much effort into a figure like that, I think is now, like you said, if there's going to be a time where they do all these other characters like Kyle Katarn, like now's the time to do it. I'm so with Landspeeder Luke though on that one.
Yeah,
I
Shadows
was
of the
just
Empire
like-
cards. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Die.
if
Like
we
Oh.
if we got and they were holographic too, like they were.
Oh,
oh
God.
man.
Yeah, I'd be going crazy because like the little like character card there is like
Yeah.
holographic. Oh,
Yeah.
I
I'd
have a couple on the wall just right over here.
I'd love to see that figure as well done in Black Series. The Coruscant Guard Luke.
Yes.
That'd be so good. So good. And Dash. Can't forget Dash. All the Shadows of the... Just give us all the Shadows of the Empire figures.
Yeah.
Do them all. Do them all.
Flat Buzz Top Chewy, please.
100%. Need it.
Give me that flat top. Yeah, I hope we do see more Shadows of the Empire, and I really do hope that they give us some on the retro card backs. That would be like premium nostalgia, just straight main line into my veins.
Bro,
Yeah.
give me this next year too, honestly.
Yeah.
What Mr. Coffee is saying. Like
This would be the ultimate. Like
this is
for-
Garrett. They've gotta be doing this, right?
You have to at least one or two figures, right? You got to
Yeah.
imagine.
Even if they just do Anakin and Obi-Wan on those cards, like, can you imagine? It'd be so good.
That it'd be two. I'd have to get two of each.
Yeah, same. I think I'd have to as well.
You
I
hear
could
that, Hasbro?
I could see
Two of
them.
each?
Wasn't there like some real special Vader that they did around Revenge of the Sith time? Not like the Unleashed line, but it was in the bubble card.
Was it that electronic one? There was like a convention exclusive or something, and it had like a electronic stand that said phrases and stuff.
Maybe like a celebration figure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got James Earl Jones to record lines for it. And he's like welcomed everyone to Celebration, I'm sure. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Oh, this?
Dude, that would
There's a speaker in the back?
Yeah.
imagine that this would go so hard if
Alright.
they did a Black Series
Oh my god.
retro package inspired version of this.
Well, because Vader has like a pretty different look to him in Revenge of the Sith too. Like I think they could actually make a Revenge of the Sith specific Vader. Like the helmet in particular is just so different.
And like ultra crispy Anakin underneath as well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Let's.
Like that's a deluxe figure that needs to happen. Is Vader on the operating table as well? I know that's
Oh.
like by Hasbro's logic, that's like a deluxe, but that would be so good.
Yeah.
I'd be in. I'd buy, even with having a 3D printer where I could easily at any day of the week print Luke's design.
yeah.
I'd be in on an official Hasbro version.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. We need
Golden
this.
era. Golden era.
Yep. Alrighty, fellas. Well, I am going to wrap up the stream here. So I appreciate Steven. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Long
no
time
worries.
coming. This was
I
a
know,
great
right?
stream. Great chat.
Yeah, nice
thank
meeting
you.
you. It's been tons of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It's been really good. Thank you for inviting me on and having me on. It's been great. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. This will not be the last time you'll be joining us, unless of course
No,
after this you're like, get me away from those crazy bastards.
Yeah, we're talking about leaks. Can't do it anymore.
Yeah, leaks. We'll just
I'll let you know after next weekend whether I'm allowed back.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
going forward, if we have to blur your face and distort your voice for this stream, we'll like, I am not SithLord229. I don't know him at all.
Like a
Those
Hasbro
Watt Tam
witness.
board.
Yeah. Exactly. I did not see any leaks. But seriously, though, thank you so much for coming on with us, spending
worries,
your
thank you.
evening with us as well. We greatly appreciate it.
No problem.
As far as just kind of wrapping things up, do you have any videos or anything upcoming you want to let anyone watching know about coming in like the coming weeks or so?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, I've got the Acolyte figure reviews coming up. They're the next ones in the pipeline, so to speak.
Hey.
I'll probably be doing a review on the Last Command set. It's just like I said, I've picked up a lot of stuff while I've been away from YouTube, and it's just what I'm trying to focus on at the minute is just going back and reviewing all the stuff that I've picked up during that break and all the stuff that I've got a lot of really good things to say about. So yeah, like I said, the Acolyte stuff's coming. I've got a bit of a review planned on R5, R2, and the R4 unit from The Mandalorian. I'm going to do sort of a 3-in-1 review of those, talk about my thoughts on the new Astromech sculpt. Collection tour, of course, that's going to be coming up. I'm actually planning a video on my Power of the Force 2 display, because that's been a bit of a labour of love over the past few months and past couple of years, and that's finally a place where I'm happy with it. So that's a video that will be coming soon as well. And in terms of videos that are on the channel at the minute, just a few days ago, I posted that Mos Eisley Cantina diorama tour video as well. So that's worth checking out too.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. Make sure you check out Sith Lord's channel, subscribe, watch those wonderful reviews.
Yeah, you're almost at 30,000 subscribers. That's
So
awesome.
close.
Yeah, it's creeping.
Nice. Very nice. But for us, we do have a Black Series banger coming out this week. For no hint. I can't give you a hint. It'll give it away, no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm looking in front of me. I can't give you a hint, but it's a banger of a figure. Of course, we're just gonna talk about how much we love said figure and how it's something that Hasbro really doesn't do too often.
Yeah, that's the hint. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
There you
That's
go.
the hint
There you go. So
for tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
yeah, it's going to
Okay.
go up tomorrow. Yep. So tomorrow, normal time, 6 a.m. Check out that banger video, and of course, figure it out as always. You already know.
Yeah, I have a topic idea in my mind that is super relevant right now.
Okay.
Because Friday is PulseCon, so we did our PulseCon predictions last Friday, this most previous Friday. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But I think I have a topic in mind that we can do for this Friday.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hear the ice cream man.
Yeah, that's my that's right outside my window here.
I was like, is that my
I
neighborhood
might have to
ice cream
jump
man?
out and get a SpongeBob.
Ooh, gotta get either SpongeBob, Sonic, or the Ninja Turtle. The greatest ice cream treats. But yeah, so you have a topic planned for us on Friday. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh. Stu John Jedi saw Jackson at Ollie's today. I hope you bought him.
That's sick.
That's a pickup.
It's kind of a good figure, yeah.
That's a pickup.
It's like
Jackson,
surprisingly decent.
Jackson goes hard, especially for being so much reuse. Jackson goes hard. But
Also, just a final thank you to everyone
Yeah,
who sent
true.
super chats today. Of course,
True.
Sexman kind of started a trend for us. The Sexman official, $49.99. You definitely started the train there with we got Lucy here, Troy, a different Troy, Mr. Grudge, and Zavi16. And we also had new channel members, Matthew Shaver and Jedi Master J. So thank you guys so much for the support on this stream.
yes, yep. And also, don't forget, check out Monday Night Figure Ball tomorrow. It's our mods and Wilbon. Well, I guess Wilbon is also a mod now.
Yeah.
So check out their stream tomorrow night. But for us here today, I'm going to go see Beetlejuice. So we'll see how 37 years later, is it going to be another boring legacy sequel, or will it be actually something worthwhile? I'm hoping for the latter.
Also, Commander Cook coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Bro wanted the last word on the super chat tonight.
For
I
sure.
think he's gonna get it. ICCC money. Thank you so much, man. Tons of support on this stream today. Tons of live viewers. We had over 300 at a certain point. Just from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much.
Yep. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yep. See you guys later.
Bye.
That's the wrong one. I do it every week now, dude.
Bro.
Dude, there's so many buttons.
Time?
There's so many buttons to press. Outro. There we go. Later, guys.